everyone, this is Chosen Ones here, and I'm back for another tutorials for the SFM, and today we're gonna explain about Kirby characters in the bottom from KSA. So after the 3rd anniversary just at posting it, just click on one of the links below and make sure it's already done. You just had to create an animation set for a new model, and then we hope that the gods have answered and deployed some models from Kirby series in the past ages. So let's show you how it's done. If you don't see any Kirby characters, or you're just creating animation set for a new model for a model browser, I will send a link below for all the D4 and the Paladin hearts. What we're gonna do is create a new session. I'm gonna type as KSA Alt S and click on create. Now for the next target is, we just have to wait for a minute. Okay, there we go, just in case. So first thing we're gonna do is to create Kirby's camera. We have a Kirby shot selected, but there's no camera for this shot. Down here on the bottom right on the primary button, it says no camera. On the right of that, you can see the button camera operations. Go down to the chain C camera, new camera. But make sure to select the viewport for the hotkey. Hit C, it creates an additional cameras for you. So we're going to choose this one. Hit C, but make sure it's already the viewport is already selected. And now we're going to need to use a showing element viewer. And this time I'm going to type this as Kirby's camera. Next, I'm going to use the ranges for me, and I can set to 0, and then the field of view slider, which is a need to set it up into 35. Done. Now we just need to create an animation set and hit tab. So we're gonna need to use the Kirby's camera. We're gonna need to use create animation set for new model. If it is not in it, just click one of the links below. So this time I'm going to start as Kirby. If it is already used, hit Ctrl C and click on the camera button to change into work camera and who. Now for the next target, we're going to show you about god cards about Kirby. So create animation set for a new model, and this time type Kirby. You can see that the model list is you can view for, and now with just all the dumped selections that you just selected, and now we create this. We just have to wait for a few seconds until it loads up. It's already used by D4 and you already got it. We just have to make sure it's in the workshop. And there we go, we have loads of Kirby series. So this time I will rather to pick as Kirby. Hit enter. Now Kirby. Kirby is the real main god character from the past in Kirby series. Note by the default, this is only a T-pose. If you wanted to make an animation, so just use the 0 presets and already supposed to pose animation series. Now let's take a look at Kirby, just in case. So this is Kirby. Have you noticed that Kirby is a purple? He was born in 1992 from the video game KDL1, which means Kirby's Dream Land 1. How it's supposed to default is that you can hail hostiles to turn into copy abilities, or you can sacrifice insert into help a friend. Just in case you know, this is only a god character right now. He's cute, pop, and adorable. Watch this. I'm gonna get in my plush. You can get it from the shop if you wanted to. And he is cute. Our sexual and gender is male. but there's no sexuality in existence. It's only a puffball. He's cute and cuddly. Now, let's talk about how to use copy abilities. If you use the inhale and the copy abilities, that will give people on the whole side it turns into copy abilities. If you want to need to support the opponent in KSA, you can call upon the helper friends up to 4 players each to join with you by throwing a friend house on the hall size and turning into a helper friend. Now, the best part of Kirby, you can only survive them and you can fight all the bosses against them to bring his food back. His favorite food is maximum tomatoes because his hit points are getting injured right now. So I will use the maximum tomatoes for Kirby's food in this. I will deal with that. So we got Kirby. So over the next operation is go to the next game is going to use as King Dedede. His primary root is his strength. He's the only inhale, but his primary attribute is strength. So I'm going to type as D4. And now we got a load of their animation sets. It has Kirby series. So this time, let's start with Dedede. King Dedede, the self-proclaimed of Dreamland. He's a peaceful warrior. His attributes is strength, and his primary weapon is the wooden mallet. The star mallet will do. You can use the hammer copy ability, and his favorite class is Paladin. He's the arch nemesis and the ally of Kirby. It is known as arch frenemy. He tries to give his foot back, but Kirby invaded. Having a notice in the KDL 1 in the fight 4, he blew them away. That's what I only choose for. Now, we're going to talk about King Dedede. He is a self-proclaimed of Dreamland that will be able to use the hammer attacks to Kirby and the fight it against for the food, I suppose. He lives in Dedede's castle while Kirby is in the Kirby's house. This is no Mount Dedede or Castle Dedede. It's only the clash. His sexual or gender is male. This gender is male because it's only a penguin. Just known is a penguin, and it has a king of all the creation when all the Waddle Dees I use. Now, his attribute is strength. So we're gonna delete that. Now let's talk about Meta Knight. So I'm gonna use it. Where's it? There he is. Let's talk about Meta Knight. So Meta Knight. Maybe give me my wings up. There we go. So Meta Knight. Meta Knight is a legendary star warrior who commands with Kirby. He is Kirby's arch rival. His primary attribute is agility, and his sexual and gender is male. He lives with a battleship Haltmann, a flying battleship. Haltmann knows how to fight enemy. His appearance is only in Kirby's Adventure and is reforged Nightmare in Dreamland. He's really cool. He's got the wings, he's got the cape, and the MC that is Meta, which is Meta Knight. He's cute and adorable, but he is only a boy or a man. He's a man from the older swordsman you can use. His weapon is only is the Galacta sword. Galacta sword is Meta Knight's main weapon. His body is very impressive right now. This is the only user for the bottle. This model looks like Hyness, it's got eyes. If you defeat Meta Knight back, he removes his mask and reveals that it is similar to Kirby. Watch. You can see at the budget cruise, and you select unmask, and now you can see that Meta Knight is maybe a parent to Kirby. It's pretty cute and adorableness. I'll show you how this done. We got King Dedede and Meta Knight Blessings. This is really cute, and this is only cute. He's love and he's happily, and we love Kirby at all, and making them fight together and train together as their size. Now, let's talk about Bandana Waddle Dee. There he is. Let's talk about the Bandana Waddle Dee. Bandana Waddle Dee is Kirby's best friend, or the little homosexual brother. Little homosexual brother is only boys. He's pretty cute, and it's the same as Waddle Dee. Note by default, he removes the bandana, he becomes a normal Waddle Dee. But if we hit Control Z to revert it back, he only appears in Kirby's Superstar and his Reforged Ultra, which is the Bandana Waddle Dee was. His sex and gender was a boy. He's male. He's a male boy, I suppose. He's a man with a cute little friend with Kirby, and it's adorable. He's cute and it's adorableness. He doesn't really know, he's just only adorable. Now, his primary attribute was agility. And now we're going to use his spear. That's the main weapon of Bandana Waddle Dee spear. Now, for the second part, I would rather to use the spear and then the elemental attributes like two. He's got a back. Let me see on the back. He's got cute and adorableness. He doesn't know. It's pretty cute. His eyes look cute, and he is cute and abundant. I don't have any plushie of Waddle Dees, just in case. Not by default, is only in the Waddle Dee. His primary attributes is agility, and his weapon is Star Javelin, a Kirby spear, who belongs to Bandana Waddle Dee, and fights alone with his spear. Now we're going to delete that. And now let's talk about Rick and Kine and Ku. Let's talk about Rick and Kine and Ku. So type Rick in the filter until you find Rick. There we go. Now let's talk about Rick and Kine and Ku for a second. I hope the doctors made only choices, but it doesn't know. Okay, there we go. Let's talk about Rick and Kine and Ku. Now, these are the main god characters from KDL 2. He's pretty cute and he's adorableness. Watch. Rick and Kine and Ku are the main god characters from Kirby series. His only hope that it is only the animal trio. But alongside Naga, Paige, and Chu, this is only the main god characters, the same as Rick and Kine and Ku from KDL 3. But for now, Rick and Kine and Ku are the animal trio. Their genders are male, and the sexuality is none. But the animal trio, they're placed together with the attributes is stone, earth, maybe gonna use both. As I should say, Rick is the stone master, so its elemental attributes was earth. Kine was a splash as in under the sea, so oh god. Splash is the elemental, so Kine must be as a useful on this target. Just as saying, he's the water. His primary attributes is his elemental attributes was water. And while Ku is his element attribute is the air, because he is the wind and the abilities are using for the burdens. You see, so his elemental attributes was wind. So Rick is the only Rick and Kine and Ku are the main attributes for this thing. Bricks is only a stone, so it must be strength. Kine is only a water, it must be has intelligence. And cruise is only a wind, so it might be agility as well. Agility is for crew, strength is for brick, and Kine is only for agility. That's the only hope. These are the anime trios and the best animal buddies from KDL3 as now into the SFM. Now, let's talk about Marx. He's cute and courageous, but he's only a criminal demonic form, same as oh hey I'm back again. So let's talk about Marx. Marx is only a god character, but in the monster form he becomes a demonic fire form. If it set the body control goes to wings, it becomes a wings. It's the same as the demonic flyer form from Diablo series. Same as S4, but this hat looks cute and it's got a bow tie and it's got cuteness. He's pretty cute and adorableness. I wonder why, how many duration it's for. He's cute and courageous, and I don't know what monstrous species it should be used. It's pretty fine for them. And if they change the facial animation system to 11, it becomes the diamond form. So that is cute. He's cute, he's monstrous, and he's reckoning. Have you noticed about Marx from Kirby Superstar and his Force Ultra? As you know, Kirby grants you a legendary wish for Galactic Nova. And he wants to control planet Popstar. He tried to stop the battle between the sun and moon, and then he controls planet Popstar from day and night and controls them. In order to stop fighting from the day and night, Kirby wants to stop Lord Marx before it's about his wish out to control planet Popstar, and then comes and roaches to them. So that's the story of Lord Marx, and pretty cute. Marx is only hoping for a battle against them. So let's talk about Gooey. So Gooey appears in KDL3, which is Kirby's Dreamland 3. Where's that Gooey? So Gooey is only a boy. Marx is only the same age as male. His attributes is shadow. His main attributes is strength, while the elemental attributes it should be has shadow. That's the only hope. So Gooey. Let's talk about Gooey. Gooey is the only main god character from the. So Gooey is in the main dark matter. It's fluffy, it's slime, it's fluffy, it's cute, and he's so adorable. He just came from the dark matter to stop Zero 1 or Zero something. This is only a dark matter, but he becomes a drain support. It only appears them. The first support in KDL2 along with Rick and Kine crew. And Gooey has to now in the playable mode for KDL3. So it is only a dark matter. If you wanted to see the dark matter form, just right click on it and select body groups. And these are the body controls. You need the tongue short and tongue long. So if we hit the tongue long, his tongue is only slimy balls. His tiny partial sexual agility is all known as a sexual gender. It's a tiny partial asexual gender. It's the only sexual metaphor for this one. And you can see the dark matter of them. He's become a criminal diamond form when he switches to dark matter form. He's got a playful, he's got cute, he's got cuteness right now. So with that, let's go and we don't need to use a lot of oddity for the spatial expressions, and we're done. We always got Gooey explanation for you. How fluffy it is. His primary attributes is intelligence, and his element is shadow. So let's talk about Adeleine. He may first appear in KDL3 from he's cute and is only a child. His species was in a human alliance form. His gender is her gender is female. She's got a hat. She's got adorableness. She's love. He only knows in Adeleine that she is only an artist ability. Now, his main element. No. Her main element is the rainbow element. Her primary attributes are intelligence, well, alongside with ribbon as well. So I'll talk about Adeleine and ribbon. Let's talk about Adeleine first. So Adeleine was first appeared in KDL1 when Kirby engages with the artist. She's not too bad. He's a very good child right now. She's the main young girl. She's the only cute. She's only having it with her friend Ribbon as well. So let's talk about Adeleine Ribbon. It becomes a playable gold character from Kirby 64 Crystal Shards. So there he is. We got Ribbon. Let's talk about Adeleine and Ribbon. Now, so Kirby and Ribbon are kissing on. Ribbon is kissing on the cheek for the revenge ending when you have all the crystal shards and fighting Zero squared, known as 02, they said. And now Adeleine and Ribbon is now the only playable gold character from KDL1 or KDL2 maybe. They came from 64 crystal shards from has a single duo. Has a duo, I think. Now, just as expected for Adeleine Ribbon, he's only default by T-pose. Ribbon is the only female, and their genders are female, and their sexuality is none. Ribbon is only in the crystal management, and their primary attributes are intelligence, whatever the cult is copy ability, let's say reason, war. And we know that Kirby and Ribbon is kissed, and for the revenge ending after 02's incapacitation about they destroyed the dark planet from the Dark Matter's planet and occasionally all the terrorized people from the stools within. Ribbon's mother was Queen Ripple. Ribbon and Queen Ripple is from the Ripple Star. Adeleine is the only hope for the planet Pulsar. Her homeland was planet Pulsar from Adeleine, while Ribbon's homeland is for the Ripple Star. Ripple Pulsar is Ribbon's homeland, and that you can have lots of crystals and all the food management that you can have when you're fighting with along with Kirby, Dedede, Waddle Dee, and Adeleine and Ribbon Justin 4. They're cute and adorableness. I don't know what happened to them, so let's talk about Dark Meta Knight. Dark Meta Knight is from the Kirby and the Mirror, I suppose. It's only the reviews the same before. His Marx is not in the tokens that's on Marx. It's same for the Meta Knight, but it's a worship one. He can't be used when the SFM appears. When Dark Meta Knight uses all textures appeared. So let's talk about Dark Meta Knight. How's it gonna know? He's the only texture, he's only cute. He's pretty cute. He's only the default for T-pose, a mirror. He's came from the dimension of mirror. His tiny partial sexuality was homosexual brother, and his gender was male. His primary attributes was agility, and the element is shadow. So you know that Meta Knight and Dark Meta Knight keeps on the list after the outro of the Supernova Kirby edition, from the last video I just posted earlier. Who knows? Have you noticed that only kissing appears? Just as you know, Meta Knight appears, Dark Meta Knight when the Dimension Mirror comes. He's the tiny partial homosexual brother, doppelganger, and the the counterpart of Meta Knight that he came from the Dimension Mirror with fighting against them, for the shadow and evilness. He's so cute, he's evil, he's awesome. He's come from the dream support when fighting Meta Knight as well. He's KSAing it one of the only hopes when fighting us on. It came from the family from the shadow in designing each mirror he used to. So let's talk about Daroach. Now Daroach appears as in Squeak Squad, knows. He's appeared in Squeak Squad and he looks cute. He's only a mouse. His species is mouse. And his gender is male, no sexuality abilities, and no any attributes that use it. It's a fire, ice is one. He's very only one. But there's a holy, but for holy is used as a triple star. It's got only textures, but it's only pose. So let's talk about Daroach. Daroach is only a mouse. But alongside with the squeakers, with honored squeaks, Speedy, Storo, and Doc. Speedy is the speed of the squeaks. His primary attribute was agility. Storos was brawn of the squeaks. His primary attribute is strength, and Doc is the brains of the squeaks. His primary attribute was intelligence. And the henchmen of the squeaks known as the Squeaker soldiers. For warrior, I would rather to choose blue, sentries for green, and the royal god is yellow. Note button and there's nothing important. In red, it becomes the god. It becomes the default god. The squeaker turns into the red, so it must be the default god. But there's no animation center for this one. I would rather use whatever you do. It's Kingdom. How did you know? He becomes Dark Lord Daroach as well, when Dark Nebula possesses Daroach as well, and then he fire along for the strawberry shortcut. And then he bangs out and he possesses to fight Kirby as well. He's only a dream support that Kirby and is a shortcake. Have you noticed the intro? Kirby is making his hand delicious snack known as strawberry shortcake, but Lord Daroach is taking it for them. It's not Dedede. He's Lord Daroach and his man, and his quick man, and from the mouse I used before. Now, he's the true leader of the Squeaks, and he doesn't know what gods he used it for. Now, down for the Lord Daroach. Now let's talk about Magolor. Lord Magolor, he came from the Kirby in this. So, Lord Magolor is known as Lord Magolor as well. You can call him as Magolor. Magolor appears in KDL, Kirby's Return to Dreamland 1, or in Europe it's called Wii. He's only a boy, but it helps with Kirby and three friends. But in the meantime, when you defeat Dana or whatever he used to, Landa, the four-headed dragon, same as the seven-headed dragon the Lord Tata makes as well. Landia, when defeating Landia, he becomes the true form of another dimension. His residence and the battleship regiment is known as Starcutter, her favorite ship or airship as well. Now, though Daroach is only cute, his gender is male, no sexual abilities. You can use gem apples, you can use ultra swords. He's got ultra sword as well. He's got a deadly needle strike. He's got surge. He's got fireballs. And what do we know? Lord Magolor is only appearance right now, and his primary attributes was intelligence. You just know that he is the only cute and adorableness. Now this is the only fire, and how his texture looks cool. I wonder why. Now, this came from the back in the Team Kirby Clash Deluxe and Super Kirby Clash, but now it becomes a dream supporter of the button. He's the son of Lord Hyness when the third jump battle religion was. Now let's talk about Taranza. Lord Taranza appears in Triple Deluxe. Let me give it back here. 0% to 200%, so then back in the bot. So, Lord Taranza, you can call him as Taranza. He is the only god. He's got cute. His gender is male. His tiny part of sexuality was bisexual. His wife is Sectonia. I'll show you how this is done. So we're gonna turn away to the Sectonia, secto. There he is. His wife is Sectonia. How much do you know? Let's talk about how Lord Taranza and Sectonia. Lord Taranza appears. She is the final boss. She is the wife of Lord Taranza, but he only cute. He's cute. He's got Lord Taranza appears. He's in Triple Deluxe alongside with Sectonia. While Taranza and Sectonia had both tiny parts of sexuality is known as bisexual, and he's got a wife as well. Now he's got his arms instead of the spider's legs. He's got a tail. He's got web spinners, and the tail looks like he's got eyes. It's cute. Now let's talk about it. Used to. He was catching King Dedede long ago. He needed to raise King Dedede and Kirby's house. 2 residents has been captured and known as the Dreamstalk. I'll show you the Dreamstalk. The Beamstalk, it looks like in my marriage of flowers, but the Dreamstalk looks cool as well. I'll show you it looks like the Dreamstalk. Where's that? Oh well, wherever. I would rather use the Dreamstalk as well because I don't really need to run the warriors. Oh, there he is. Let's talk about the Dreamstalk. How did you know? It's same as before that Dreamstalk looks like only flowers. It's got cute. It's got only the flower hopeless. Now, he was threatened by these 2 residents, and Lord Taranza wants to catch with Dedede as well. Is only infected, and she's only infected to become the Wizard Marx from Diablo series. And she tells his wife, and she tells his husband, and she tells Lord Taranza wants to catch King Dedede, but Kirby chases them from another 3 dimensions of the rose, and then he comes into them. Lord Taranza's primary attribute is one of the best copy abilities, and the spider copy abilities, using mages as well. He's the spider warlock. He's got class. His class is the spider warlock. Haven't you know? Lord Taranza has 6 arms, just like the analog from Marx's most treasured devices from the expansion Rebirth Souls as well. Now, he's a spider analog warlock. So, His primary attributes was intelligence, and he's got cute. She's cute and she's loved. We love them all. About dream support. Now let's talk about Susie Haltmann. His current president right now, but is a former secretary of the Haltmann Works company. Susie Haltmann was a great fiction, appears in Planet Robobot 2016. Her sexuality is done and her gender is female. She's cute, she's adorable, she's got a heaven, and she's got the businesses as well. Her primary attributes was intelligence and his element is arcade, and her element is arcane as well, but I don't know they are wrong in this over. So let's talk about the business suit. We transform them. When Kirby first met Susie, her favorite food is ice cream, but it doesn't know what it used to. Now, I've been talking about her business suit. It's very complex. It has H, which means the Haltmann Works company, on the back side, and the government and now it just she looks eyes. Her father was Max Haltmann, the true president and the true leader of the Haltmann Works company, who invades Planet Pop Star from the Access Art. Access Art from the inside the office and possession by Star Dream. He was possessed by Star Dream to invade Dreamland as one. And when he did defeat Star Dream by Kirby, he restores back to the original world and he retreats back in another world, in another dimension. So that's Susie Haltmann. She's cute, she's adorable, she's happy, and she's only a little woman. She's a woman. I suppose she's got her pants, she got her pencils, acres, and it's the same as before. Now, let's talk about Francisca, Flame Purge, and Sun from the Sun. So type Francis. Let's talk about Francis for a second. So, Francisca first fought it. Let's talk about the three Mage sisters first. There he is. I'm gonna set in Tuesday. I'll skip it this right now. Okay, now, the three Mage sisters. So, the three Mage sisters are the only three friends she paired together as a single go-karter. They are locked, and they are locked until completing in the final expansion. Here is another dimension with at least 100 or 120 different hearts collected for the revenge ending. And their spell skills abilities consist from their boss fights. Now, their genders are female, but the two sexual tiny parts of sexual is the lesbian. She's a friend together with Francisca and Filmmaker. So let's talk about Francisca. Francisca first fought in the long view corridor. Now we just need to support. Francisca appears in the Forces of Shadows Combustion base. Her primary attribute is intelligence because it's only eyes. An element is ice because other one it chooses for Blizzard. Her element is Blizzard because it's got Labyrinth on the axis regarding its surge. Now, passing in this form, that the Lane Verge is only a friend of Francisca. His primary attribute, her primary attribute is strength. Element is fire because it's got the flame burst, so it's the same, hence the name. It's got the morning hat. They came from Jambashin as well. And Sound is the only form, and therefore her primary attribute is agility. Element is thunder, just in case. Now Francisca appears in Longview Corridor. Maybe appears in Inner Sanctum, and Zan found themselves at the final stage as well, before they engage in the crashes to collapse to another realm. As before. So let's talk about the three Mage sisters. So, three Mage sisters appears in the just in case. They're fallen in the heroes in another dimension, and they're the servants of Lord Hyness as well. But they become the dream support, and it becomes the ally as well, which is super cool in this case. If you choose one of those skins, it becomes a Dark Shadows when it's corrupted by Lord Hyness. I show that it is really cool. There we go. And for the heroes in another dimension and Soul Melter Extreme, it becomes the priestess of the White Gods form. I've been pretty cool for the three Mage sisters when it's corrupted by one of those light forces, and they got Ox, got Shadows as eyes, same as before. I wonder why the three Mage sisters and their skins are black and they will replace it from another realms. I wonder why the gods around there after defeating Hyness. He smacked it out of another dimension and he bangs off, and then Lord Hyness is trying to resurrect by Termina as well. So let's talk about Lord Hyness as well. His father he's the father of Lord Magolor, same as before, his cat ears and the same as before. His texture looks pretty cool. So let's talk about Lord Hyness as well, which is super cool. Now, let's talk about Lord Hyness. Lord Hyness was the true leader of the Jambashin Legion, and the mages of each target. He came in front of trying to resurrect Void Termina, but he shatters all the friend hearts and Jabba hearts by heart spears and the blood auras. They're trying to invade everyone, and to give it a restoration, and they're trying to resurrect Void Termina in order to plan to execute Planet Popstar from the hellish invasion. So Kirby and his Dreamface must do stop of Lord Hyness before they resurrect Diablo. Void Termina or something. But when it's an injury form, it becomes a true face is similar to Lord Magolor, and it's got a fluffy nose on it. Her primary Mage sisters are the two primary attributes. No. His primary attribute was intelligence because I don't have any choices, and his elements are Shadow, Holy, Arcane, Thunder, Blizzard, and Fire as well. He's a Master Mages. I'll show you the face. This is the true face. You can still animate it. He's cute. It's probably his only hope. the three Mage sisters and Lord Hyness appears in KSA, just reinforces the hints of the name. You just got the fluffy eyeballs. You can use the multiple sliders. You can change wherever you want. His eyes. Now you can animate them. But when it's corrupted form, it becomes a shadow form. Just as before, the blood. It only appears when the final boss of the corrupted Lord Hyness and for some other extreme, I suppose, in the ultimate choice. He's kind of cute, he's fluffy, he's cute. I wonder why he's got the nose on him, but you can still animate it. You see? So that's it for Lord Hyness right now. And that's all of them. But there's no more than about the source about. Let's talk about Galacta Knight. They appears in KDL. No. He appears is a Kirby superstar and it's Reforce Udra, same Reforce as Lord Marx as before. Now Galacta Knight appears when fighting Meta Knight. He's only a swordman, he's got a shield, his strength, he's strong, he's mightiest of the area hero first in Team Heavy Clash and Action Super Heavy Clash. Now, let's talk about Galacta Knight. Meta Knight first asks in Galactic Nova. He wants to fight against Galacta Knight. I don't know when it does. He's trying to execute the revenge of Meta Knight or whatever he used to. Now, let's talk about his tips. His primary attribute was strength, and his gender is male and no sexuality bi. His element is arcane. He's a prime that's trying to praise them and making a revenge for them. He's good. But when fought in KSA, a Morpho butterfly touches them. So make sure that the KSA, he becomes Morpho Knight. Let's talk about Morpho Knight. If we don't see, listen. Let's talk about Morpho Knight. Morpho Knight, when it touches Morpho butterfly. When Galacta Knight touches Morpho Butterfly, he becomes a reborn, as a Butterfly reborn Morpho Knight. So, in this case, I don't have any included of the Morpho Knight bosses. I tried to describe it, but there's no hosting there on the Paladin House Workshop, and there's no modifiers over there. So this time, I would rather to choose a Steam Workshop downloader. It's the same way as Gary's as before. Just click on the link in the description below from the Filmmaker from the Cinematic Productions. So when the force and honor in Soul Metal Extreme, he becomes Morpho Knight Extreme. In Europe, you can call him himself as Parallel Morpho Knight. So this time, when Morpho Knight touches Galacta Knight, right there. When Morpho Butterfly touches Galacta Knight during the presence of the fight, he will transform into Morpho Knight. He is the same before as his sexuality is homosexual, tiny portion homosexual, same with Meta Knight and Dark Meta Knight. So here we are. When fighting against all the dreams aboard after defeating Lord Hyness as well in Star Who. When playing as three Mage sisters, or when you playing when the difficulty is so melted extreme or extra, it becomes Morpho Knight Extreme. He's got the Butterfly Reborn. He's got Only Hope. He is the former of Galacta Knight's form. And he wanted to execute it for them. He's got a butterfly. He's so cute. He's a Butterfly Reborn. He's adorable. He's mighty and strong and butterfly. When Kirby attacks Morpho Knight, it becomes the angelic form and it's then done. His main weapon was a Butterfly Sword. Butterfly Galacta Sword. While Dark Metal Knight is like a Dark Galaxia Sword. It has a 7 lines of it instead of the 5 or the 4 that Metal Knight has the Holy. And Galacta Knight has the Arcane Galaxia Sword and the Aryan Shield as well. He's got mighty and his love and his only hope. He's trying to resurrect Void Termina, so let's talk about Void Termina. So Void Termina is the final one. And hopefully there for the Kirby bosses as well. Let's say check in the links below. Here we are. So let's talk about Void Termina. Void Termina appears in KSA as well. When fully resurrected, Void Termina, it becomes the ball. And look at the size of that ball. It's too big. He's very small. He's very cute. His balls are maybe reference to Kirby. And for the Soul Melter Classic, it becomes Void Soul and in Extra or Extreme, he should be Afterbirth Void. His gender was male and his primary attributes was intelligence, and the main element is Shadow, Holy, and Arcane powers. The Doctors may only hope and the Eclipse to attack. He's from the Jambatin religion. He's love and he's adorable. Void doesn't know what the light it should be. He's got the textures on him. That is pretty good. Morpho Knight's primary attributes was agility and his element is rainbow because it's similar to the Bandana Waddle Dee. It says sparkles orange stars on it, so it might be rainbow stars. And it's got butterfly reborns and the fire elements. But both two elements are for Morpho Knight is for the rainbow and fire. He's pretty good. He's cute and adorable. I wonder why. Shadow doesn't know what the Dark Souls used to be. I don't know why those dark crystals you can recognize them from the heavens and hell, and I don't know why they're for them. So that's for all the Kirby and his dream friends and for the final bosses, and that's all for all the Kirby God characters, and that I wonder what appreciate for them. I hope you guys enjoyed for this video and episode, and I hope you guys enjoy one of these links. And then all about the explanation of from the past Kirby and his dream friends from the Kirby series. I hope it will show the KSA fans and all the KSA clips. You be sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll put a link in the description to how to make your own Kirby God cards. Now, Morpho Knight does not appear in Source Filmmaker because if you click on the subscribe button, it doesn't work at all. So this time I will use the Steam Workshop Valve onto the SFM No God cards information and duplicators, just the same way as Gary's mod was. I'll put a link in the video, Cinematic Productions if you wanted to, and be sure to like and subscribe for more information, for more Morpho Knight series and then more KSA fans. We'll talk about the KSA Dream Friends. So be sure to like and subscribe to all the supporters in the gods. And see you guys in the next episode for the final one. And take care. Goodbye then.